What is going on, everybody? I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com, and this is the HTC Touch Diamond from Sprint, the Sprint version. It's the full review. We did the unboxing a while ago. I apologize for the delay in getting this full video done. I had some issues with corrupted files and then my memory card just breaking entirely. But here it is. Had a chance to play with this phone for a while. Going to do a full review, talk about what the Sprint version does, how it's different, a little bit different both cosmetically and functionally than the unlocked GSM version, and also run down, what I think of it. In a nutshell, I think this is one of the best Windows mobile devices currently available on the American market. It has its flaws. I had a few reception issues. It's a little bit thicker than the original unlocked version, and it gets kind of warm, which the unlocked version does as well. But aside from that, I mean, you've got, a lot going for it. It's carrier subsidized, so if you don't mind signing a contract, it's a lot less expensive than buying the unlocked version. And it's got Sprint's 3G data speed, the EBDU Rev A, which is great. But enough of that, let's get into it. HTC Touch Diamond for Sprint at long last. Let's take a look. Alright, so there it is in all its glory, the CDMA version of the Touch Diamond, the first one anyway, because we hear one's coming from Verizon in a little while, but this is the first one. This is the Sprint version. It's available now, and real quick, I've got the unlocked GSM version right here, so we'll just take a quick look at, we'll zoom out, not in, there you go. We'll take a quick look at a couple of the differences between the two. The first difference that some people have been complaining about is the back. The faceted plastic back, you can kind of see the angles on there. That's where the diamond got its name. Has been replaced by a smoothed over maroon colored back, and with rounded corners, none of the faceted stuff, and a different nameplate camera housing. Some people have complained about this. I personally don't think it's a big deal, but be aware, if you're going the Sprint route, you're getting this deep red back without the faceted diamond stuff, and a slightly different nameplate here that makes it look a little more like a camera from the back, I guess. One benefit of the Sprint version, whatever you think of the color and the non-faceted back, is it's less of a fingerprint magnet. As you can see here, the black one is a little more prone to picking up smudges and smears and that kind of stuff, especially if you have dirty hands like I do. So that's one thing. The other thing you'll notice right off the bat is that the CDMA version is noticeably thicker. It's not necessarily a, I wouldn't call it a super big, certainly not a big phone. I wouldn't call it a super thick, chunky phone. But after using only the Sprint version for a while, when I pulled the GSM version out today, I was surprised by how relatively thin it is, because the original is, the Sprint version is quite a bit thicker. The other thing that you will notice, if you're astute and notice these things, is that there's no front camera on the Sprint version. I don't know if you can see. Oh, hey, there I am. What's up? The original is so glossy and shiny. I mean, they both are, but the screen's not on here. There's a front-mounted video camera for video calls and that kind of stuff on the original GSM unlocked version. The Sprint version does not support video calling, so no front-mounted camera there. And then, of course, you have the Sprint logo. Alright, so like the original Touch Diamond, there's a lot that this device can do. We're not going to get into all of the ins and outs of Windows Mobile 6.1 here, because there's just too much to cover. But basically, it's the TouchFlow 3D interface on top of Windows Mobile, so you can get to, the start menu can get you to the various things, the standard Windows Mobile things you can do, and then TouchFlow 3D on top of it, as you may have seen on the original Touch Diamond, adds some cool functionality and a really nice UI. The Sprint version is a little sprintified, so the icons look a little bit different. As we showed before, it's not the matte finish, it's kind of the sparkly finish. And then you've got things like the Sprint music interface adds a link that goes straight to the Sprint Music Store. And if we hit this link, it'll launch Opera Mobile, take us to the Sprint webpage for the music store, and then you can buy your music here. Sprint just announced that they were doing, 99 cents gets you a direct download to your phone and a higher quality download for your PC later. They're not going to be doing that anymore in a couple of weeks, depending on when you're watching this. I think it's mid-October. It's just going to be, you only get the version on your phone, which is too bad, but times are tough, business things happen. Anyway, this is the Sprint Music Store on the HTC Touch Diamond. So we can, hometown boys there, Metallica out of the Bay Area. We can go, you know, you can buy your music here directly. You can see I'm scrolling with my finger, no problem. Since we're in it anyway, this is Opera Mobile, which it works great on the phone. We'll get a little more to that in a second. But so I can download a song directly over Evdu Rev A, which you can see is pretty zippy. So I'll buy the song here, and actually, I don't know if I can buy a song. This review account may not have privileges. Yeah, can't do that. All right. Yeah, redeem PC download by 10/14/2008. So that's when it's going off the air. You can get all your, if you're a Sprint customer, buy your music now before October 14th to get your PC downloads, because that's when it's going away. If we go back a page, we'll do a preview just to show you the speeds. So that downloaded pretty quickly. You can hear the built-in speakers pretty loud. And there you go. It's still running actually, so we'll go to the Task Manager and kill that. So you've got your Windows Mobile Task Manager up here in the right corner where you can see all of your active processes and kill them, and you can also get your battery life and your settings and other stuff. We'll take a quick look also here, Sprint TV. If I can click on the wrong thing. Sorry kids, it's Friday, and I've been running around moving furniture all morning actually, so I'm a little... Gotta get my fine motor skills back. So here's Sprint TV, and the interface for Sprint TV you won't see obviously on the unlocked Touch Diamond. And you get Sprint TV, you get Sprint Radio right here, and you also get the Sprint exclusive entertainment channel. So I'm not a big fan of mobile TV myself, but I know some people are. And it can be handy, you know, if you want to catch up. I don't know, I'm used to using phones to get quick bursts of update via text and sometimes images, but mostly text. So, but I know that for some people, if you're, you know, you're waiting for somebody, you're killing time, whatever, having the mobile TV is nice. So here it is on the Touch Diamond. And the accelerometer, very responsive as you can see. And so we'll go to, here are your channels. This is something that actually would work a little bit better with the stylus, at least for me, because I don't have the nimble fingers that some of you people have. Whoops. See, I'm trying to outsmart the accelerometer without meaning to. There we go. So apparently we're in Fox Sports TV, so let's go there. Let's see what's on Fox Sports TV right now. VGA screen, again, you know, it's physically a small screen, but the resolution is really good. So it kind of just depends on how you... Alright, so there's Sprint TV. It's watchable. You know, it's a little pixelated, little blocky. That's the nature of mobile TV. It's not going to replace your HD set at home. It's not going to replace your 12-inch black and white set at home either. But for what it is, you know, it works all right. The interface looks good on the Touch Diamond. As I was saying about the display, you know, if you don't mind things being sharp but small, it's a great display. It really works well. It's just physically it's limited because of the physical size of the device. So there you go. We'll go back. And you know, the internet, as we were talking about, is Opera Mobile. It's got a custom YouTube client, so we'll take a quick look at that. Oh, see, that's the thing with the Task Manager. I sometimes don't actually end the programs. I just close out the window. So you get little warnings about things like you can't run YouTube and Sprint TV at the same time, so it'll warn you. You can always just go up to the Task Manager and check that out. Full vice presidential debate. I'm going to skip that one. We we don't want to get into politics here. It's a phone video after all. Let's see what YouTube Live is all about. So the videos play back in widescreen. We'll go back to that interface in a second to show you what it can do. But we're loading up the video. The EBDU is pretty fast, and the phone does have Wi-Fi built in, but I'm running off of EBDU. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. So there you go. And then here's your interface. So you can pause, you can drag to scan, you can go back to the beginning, go back to full screen. And there you go. It's a nice implementation. The YouTube interface, custom YouTube app is nice here. So you've got you can scan through videos according to different categories: featured, most viewed, top rated, etc. You can set your own bookmarks, so you can favorite videos, you can look at your history, and then of course you can search for videos. And then you can also set your settings. So it's a nice little app, nice little custom YouTube app on the Touch Diamond.